Fractured. This is a Netflix movie, mystery thriller movie around 1 hour and 40 minutes, released on the 11th of October 2019. And the story of this being a couple stops at a gas station where their daughter accidentally fractures her arm. They hurry to the next hospital where some strange things are going on and the wife and the daughter go missing. Let's jump straight into the good points. Now, the good points about this movie is the story isn't trying to be better than anything else. It isn't trying to be unique. It's basically sticking to its origins. And there is some different aspects to it in terms of what happens in the story and stuff. And there is a couple of plot twists which really get you going. Now, the movie has a great tone throughout. That's something I did respect. It really has suspenseful moments in there. You actually start feeling sorry for the dad Ray in there, obviously being the main character. And obviously the main thing you get from it is claustrophobicness. You start feeling a bit stuck inside this hospital with this family, and that's a really good use of tone. Another thing it really starts making you feel is worrying about you in this situation. If you was taking your family or yourself to a hospital, it might actually make you think, do you know what, I'm not going to hospital again. It does make you think quite a lot. The technical side of the movie I actually thought was quite good. It has some really good cinematography, some really good flow of editing, and some really good use of lighting. Pacing alongside this was also pretty good. It starts off a little bit of a slow pace and starts really kicking into things once you realise that the family's gone missing. This movie was a very character driven movie, which I really like to respect because really building characters is my sort of thing, and I think the character of Ray was the main one in this movie. This movie really likes to get your brain working, start guessing things, predicting things, and I really like them type of movies. In this movie you get some really solid performances and interesting characters. My main two were as Joa Ando playing as Dr. Jacobs. I really enjoyed her performance overall. There was one scene with her and Ray. She gives a really good speech, and she was a really good type counsellor sort of person, and she really was good in this movie. Alongside her, obviously the main character of Sam Worthington playing as Ray. He fits the role perfectly. A curious, worried dad, pretty much trying to figure everything out. He's had injury himself. Things go on. He's such a great actor. I do like him, and he's one of them actors that comes and goes from these type of movies that deserve so much better in roles in cinema and other films. It's unbelievable. On to the bad points. Now, the bad points about this movie is the movie was just way too predictable for me. I just predicted it right from the get-go, to be honest. There was a couple of other little predictions I predicted at the beginning of the movie, and they were wrong, but the main ending I sort of predicted, and it was one of the movies where you predict the ending and then you think you go in there and it actually goes a different direction. You go, oh, okay, do you know what, that was actually quite good. Then suddenly it goes back to the ending you predicted, and it sort of really feels disappointing in that way. The only other bad thing I could really come up with in this movie is the direction. Brad Anderson is the director in this movie. I feel like him and the writing team really were very sloppy, and I just feel like they could have done a lot better with this movie. The trailer really got me hooked and really invested. The first half of the movie I was quite invested, and then it just sort of started to wear off. So guys, it's rating time. Let's have a look what the critics had to rate this movie. We have IMDb giving a 6.3 out of 10. We have Rotten Tomatoes giving a 57%, and Metacritic giving a 36. My rating for this movie is a 5.5 out of 10. That makes this a borderline good movie. Overall, guys, this movie is just a chill-out movie. You don't need to stress, get too angry with it. It's one of them films that ain't a blockbuster. You just sit down, put them type of Netflix movies on where you got no stress, even if it's with family, with friends, with your partner. This one was good. It has some good elements in there. There has some bad elements too, but just give it a watch, see how you feel about the movie. I personally probably won't watch the movie again. My partner enjoyed it more than I did, but really, for my first watch, it was okay. Guys, a 5.5 out of 10 for Fractured. What is your ratings and thoughts on the movie? Let me know in the comment section down below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Do you agree with my rating and my thoughts? Let me know down below in that comment section. Please do stay tuned on the channel. There's so much more to come. Check out all the other content on the channel. My Best of Horror YouTube series is going really well. I'm really grateful for all you guys really supporting the YouTube series. It is Best of Horror, basically going through a bunch of great horror movies. We've done The Exorcist, Halloween, The Shining, The Witch, and there's so much more to come. Thank you very much for everybody watching this video. I've been me, you've been you, and I'll see you next time, guys, on Talking with Jay Springer.